Class 12th NCRT Forest Our Lifeline. One evening, Bojo entered the park with an elderly person. He introduced him to his friend. Prof. Ahmed was a scientist working the universities. The children started playing while Proof Ahmed sat on a bench in the corner. He was tried as he had participated in the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the town. After a while, the children also came and sat around him. They wanted to know about the celebrations. Proof Ahmed told them that after the cultural program, the senior pupil discussed the town's unemployment problem. A plan was proposed to put up a factory by clearing an area of the forest just outside the town. The would give the increasing population of the town a chance to get jobs. The children were very surprised when Proof Ahmed told them that many people had objected to this idea. A view of forest. This is because the forest serves as a green lungs and water purifying system in nature's. Pro Ahmed explained the children were confused. Pro Ahmed realized that the children had not visited a forest. The children also wanted to know more about the forest, so they decided to visit it with a Proof Ahmed. Visit to a forest. One Sunday morning, the children packed a few things like a knife and hand lens, a stick and notebook, and walked together through a forest trail near a village. On their way, they met Tibbu, a young boy of their age group of nearby village who was taking cattle for grazing along with his aunt. He was very agile, running here and there to keep the herd together. When he saw the children, Tibu also started walking along with the team, while his aunt went on a different path. As soon as they entered the forest, Tibu raised his hand and signaled them to keep quiet because noise could disturb the animals living in the forest. Tubbu then took them to a place at a height to show them the board of view the forest. Children were surprised because they could not see any land. The different tree tops had from green cover over the land. However, the cover was not uniformly green. The environment was peacefully and a cool breeze was blowing. This made children quite fresh and happy. While coming down, they got excited on hearing a sudden sound of birds and some noise from the top branches of the trees. Tibu told them to relax since it was a normal phenomenon here because of the children's presence. Some monkeys had climbed higher up on the trees where they disturb the birds. Animals often give these types of warning call to alert other animals. Tibu also told that many other animals like boar, bison, jackal, bronze-skin elephant live in the deeper areas of the forest. Prof. Ahmed cautioned children that they should not go deep into the forest. Bojo and Peheli remembered that they have studied about forest as an example on habitat in class 6. They could see now how the forest provides at home for many animals and plants. Some forest animals named sesame bamboos. The land where the children were walking was uneven and covered with many trees. Tibu held them to exemplary for salt, teak, sesame, neem, palas, fig, kher, amla, bamboo, kachnar. Proof Ahmed pointed out that there are several other trees, shrubs, herbs, and grasses in the forest. The forest floor and the trees were also covered with the different types of creepers, and climbers. The sun was barely visible through the leaves of the trees, making it quite dark inside the forest. Observe the various things in your home and make a list of those which are made from material which may have been obtained from the forest. You might have many wooden items on your list like the plywood, fuel, wood boxes, paper matchsticks and furnitures. Do you know that the gums, oil, species, fodder for animals and medicinal plant are also some of the product which we get from the forest figure? Based on the product that we get from plant, try to fill table 12.1. One example of each plant is already given. Fill the table by adding more example. Sheila wondered who would have planted these trees. Prof. Ahmed replied that initial trees produce enough seed. The forest floor provide favorable conditions for them to germinate and develop into seedlings. Honey, wooden wooden statue catcher gums, forest product, and saplings. Some grow up into a trees. He added that branches part of trees above the stem is known as the crown of the trees. Pro Ahmed asked children to look up and observe how the branch of the tall trees look like a roof over the others plant in the forest. He told them that this is called a canopy. Visit a forest or park in your neighborhood, observe the trees and try to identify them. You can take the help of some elders or books on trees. List the characteristics of the trees that you observe, such as the height, shape of leaves, crown, flower, and fruit. Also, draw the crowns of some trees. Prof. Ahmed pointed out that trees had a crown of different types and sizes. These had create different horizontal layers in the forest. These are known as under stores, giant and tall. The trees continues the top layer, followed by the shrubs and tall grasses, and have formed the lowest layer. Would we see similar kind of trees in every forest? Asked Abojo. Prohema said no, due to the different climatic conditions, there are variations in this type of trees and other plants. The types of animals also differ from the forest to forest. A few children were busy watching beautiful butterflies fluttering here and there on the flower of shrub and herb. Forest floor. They had a close look at the bushes while doing that their hair and clothes had shed and thorn clinging to them. They came across numerous insects, spiders, squirrels, ants, and various other small animals on the bark of the trees, plant leaves, and on the decaying leaves on the forest floor. They started making sketch of these creatures. The forest floor seemed dark colored and was covered with a layer of dead and declined leaves, fruit, seed, twigs, and small herbs. The declined matter was moist and warm. Children picked up various seeds and the leaves for their collections. Walking over the dead leaf on the forest floor was like walking over spongy carpet. Is the declined matter always warm? Prof. Ahmed suggested that the children could perform an activity to get an answer to these questions. Activity 12.10. Take a small pita, put a vegetable wastes leaves in it, cover them with a soil, add some water. After 3 days, remove the upper layer of the soil. Does the pit and feel warm inside? Paheli asked. There are so many trees they here. Also, there are many forests like this. What different while it make if cut some trees for a factory? Prof. Ahmed said you have read about the autotrophs, heterotrophs, and saprotrophs. You have learned how green plants produce food. All animals, whether herbivorous or carnivorous, depend ultimately on plant for food. Organisms which feed on plant often get eaten by others organism and so no. For example, grass is eaten by the insect which is done is taken by the frog. The frog is consumed by the snake. This is said to the form of food chain: grass, insect, frog, snake, eagle. Many food chains can be found in the forest. All food chains are linked. If any one food chain is disturbed, it affects other food chains. Every part of the forest is dependent on the other parts. If we remove one component, say trees, all other components would be affected. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, photosynthesis, nutrition, soils. This is cycles: oxygen spin, carbon dioxide absorb, plant photosynthesis, water, soil, decompose nutrients. Prof. Ahmed asked children to pick up leaves from the forest floor and they observed them under a hand lens. They found tiny mushrooms over the declined leaves. They also saw an army of tiny insects, millipedes, ants, and the beetles on them. They were wondering how these organisms live there. Prof. Ahmed explained that apart from these animals, which are easily seen, there are several organisms and microorganisms that live in the soil. Paheli wondered what mushroom and other microorganisms. Pro Ahmed replied that they feed open the dead plant and animal tissues and convert them into a dark colored substance called humus. In which layer of the soil would you find humus? What is the importance to the soil? The microorganism which convert the dead plant and animals to humans are known as a decomposer. These microorganisms play an important role in the forest. Soon the Paheli removed some dead leaves and discovered under them a layers of humans on forest floor. The presence of humans ensured that the nutrients of the dead plant and animals are released into the soil. From there, these nutrients are again absorbed by the root of the living plants. What happens if animals dies in the forest? Celia asked. Tibu replied, the dead animals become food for vultures, crows, jackal, and shank. In this way, the nutrients are cycled so nothing goes waste in the forest. Paheli remained proof Ahmed that had no explained why forests are called green lungs. Pro Ahmed explained that plants release oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. The plant help to provide oxygen for animals' respiration. They also maintain them. Paheli reminded friend that they have studied photosynthesis chapter 1. Animals plant balance oxygen carbon dioxide. Balance of oxygen carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that the why forests are called lungs. The children saw cloud forming the sky. Bojo recalled what he had learned about the water cycle in class 6. Trees takes in water from their roots and release water vapor into the air, tough evaporations. If there were fewer trees, how will the water cycle be affected? Tibu told them that the forest is not just home to plants and animals. Many peoples also live in the forest. Some of them may belong to different tribes. Tipu explained that these people depend mostly on the forest. The forest provide them with food, shelter, water, and medicines. They have traditional knowledge about many medicinal plants in the forest. While Bojo was drinking water from a small tree stream, he saw the some deer crossing the stream. They disappeared into the bushes. The dense bushes and the tall grasses provide animals with the food and shelter they there in forest. Paheli remembered that she saw Paheli sleeping on the seat wall in her school. Can you help her understand how this would happened also protect them from a carnivores that live in the forest. Then they started looking closely at the forest floor. Soon he called and showed the children's droppings some animals and explained the difference between various types of dropping. Pro Ahmed informed them that the forest officers could recognize the presence of some animal in the forest by their dropping and footprint. Bojo called everyone and showed them a large declined heap of animal dropping. Several beetles and grubs were feeding on the heap and bunches of seeding were just sprouting. These seeding are of the herbs and herbs. Sampling on wall. The animals also display the seed of certain plant and help the forest to grow and regenerate. The declined animals' dung also provide nutrients to the seedings to grow, said Pro Ahmed. After listening to this, Bojo noted in this notebook by the harboring greater variety of plant, the forest provide greater opportunities for food and habitat for the herbivores. Larger numbers of herbivores means increased availability of food for a variety of rain and transported evaporations. The close canvas and many layers of vegetation slow down speed of raindrops. Root system. The root system help water sheet down in the ground. Covered ground with a declined materials act like a sponge. Water table. Carnivores, the wide variety of animals help the forest to regenerate and grow. Decomposer help in maintain the supply of nutrients to the growing plant in the forest. Therefore, the forest is a dynamic living entity full of life and vitality. It was about the afternoon and the children wanted to go back. The boom suggested another route for going back. While they were going back, it started raining. However, surprisingly, they saw that the raindrops were not hitting the forest floor directly. The uppermost layer of the forest canopy intercepted the flow raindrops, and most of the water was coming down through the branches and the stem of the tree trace from the leaves it was dripping slowly over the branches of the shrubs and herbs. They found that the ground was still dry. After about half an hour, the rain stopped. They noticed that the layers of dead leaves over the forest floor appeared we now, but water did not sting in the forest. Bojo thought that if it had rained so heavily in this town, it would have flooded the trains and road. What would happen if it rains heavily in your town? Pro Hammer told them that the forest also acts as a natural absorber of rainwater and allow it is to sleep. It helps maintain the water table throughout the years. Forests not only help in the controlling floods but also help maintain the flow of water in the streams so that we get a steady supply of water. On the other hand, if trees are not present, rain hits the ground directly and many food the around area around it. It heavy rain may also damage the soil. Root of trees normally bind to soil together, but in their absence, the soil is washed away or eroded. The children spent an hour in Tibu village on their way back. The weather of the villages was quite pleasant. Villagers told them that due to the surrounding forest, they received good rainfall. The air also remained cool. Noise pollution too is less because the forest absorbs the noises of the nearby highway. The children learned about the history of village. It surprised them that the village and the agricultural field of That areas was created after clearing the forest about 60 years ago. Tibu grandfathers told them that when he was young, the village was not as large it was now. It was also surrounded by forests, constructions of road, building, industrial development, and increasing demand of wood created pressure on the forest and it started vanishing. He was not happy that the forest adjoining their village is not regenerating and is on the verge of the disappearing due to overgrazing of animal and indiscriminate felling of the trees. Pro Ahmed said that if we did things wisely, we could preserve forest and environment as well as we have developed. Children prepared a few pictures to show the consequences of such an event. At the end of the visit, Pro Ahmed asked children to the sum of the importance of forest. The children wrote a forest provide us with oxygen, they protect soil and provide habitat a large numbers of animals. Forest help in bringing good rainfall in neighboring areas. They are source of medicinal plant, timbers and many other useful products. We must preserve our forest. What would happen if the forest disappear? If forests disappear, the amount of carbon dioxide air will increase, resulting the increase of earth temperatures. Second, in the absence of trees and plant, the animal will not get food and shelter. Third, in the absence of trees, the soil will not hold water, which will cause flood. Deforestation will endanger our life and environment. Things what we can do it preserve our forest. Can of ground decomposer, deforestation, humus regeneration, seed soil erosions, and undestroy. What do you have learned? We get various products from the forest surrounding us. Forest is a system comprising various plant, animals, and microorganisms. In a forest, trees from the uppermost layer, followed by the shrub from the lowest layer of vegetation. Different layer of vegetation provide food and shelter for animals, birds, and insects. The various components of forest are interdependent on one another. The forest keep on growing and changing and can regenerate. In the forest there is interactions between soil, water, air and living organism. Forest protect the soil from erosion. Its soil help forest to grow and regenerate. Forests are the lifeline for the forest dwelling communities. Forests influence climate, water cycle, and air qualities. Explain how animals dwelling in the forest help it to grow and regenerate. So explain how forests prevent flood. What are the decomposer? Name any two of them. What do they do in the forest? Explain the role of forest in maintaining the balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide in atmosphere. Explain why there is no waste in a forest. List 5 products we get from the forest. The insect, butterflies, honeybees, birds help flowering plant in. A forest is a purifier of dash and has formed the dash layer in the forest. The declined leaves and animals dropping in a forest enrich them. Why should we worry about the conditions and issue related to the forest for us? Explain why there is a needed of variety of animals and plant in a forest. So which of the following is not a forest product? Gums, plywood, sealing wax, kerosene. Which of the following streamline is not correct? Forest protect the soils from erosion. Plant animals in the forest are not dependent on one another. Forest influences the climate and water cycle. Soil help a forest to grow and regenerate. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. Thank you for watching.